Hi, you probably have heard the word idiom before, but do you know what does it mean? Or why we learn idioms in the first place? If you are interested in learning more about idioms, then you are at the right place because we will explain the meaning of idioms and give you 10 of the most common English idioms with their meanings, examples, and a picture for each one to help you memorize them. Are you ready? Let's get started. So, what are idioms? Idioms are a special type of collocations, and if you're wondering what is the meaning of collocations, a collocation is the association of a word in a language with other particular words in sentences. They might be 2, 3, or maybe 4 words coming together having their own meaning. We have many kinds of collocations like verb-noun collocations, noun-verb collocations, adjective-noun collocations, etc. Idioms are one type of collocations which we are focusing on today. The other types might be a story for another day. So an idiom has a different meaning from that of the words composing it when taken individually. We cannot just define the meanings of these individual words composing the idiom and then get its meaning. It doesn't work this way. We have to learn the meaning of the whole idiom as one chunk, the meaning of these words together, which we are calling an idiom. And also, idioms are not subjected to grammar, which means that they are simply not following grammar rules. You might be asking yourself, why bother learning idioms in the first place? Actually, you can get many benefits as a learner of English as a second language. Because obviously, learning idioms can grant you or give you more comprehension, more understanding of language you hear and the language you read. Secondly, they also give you more information about the culture of the target language country. And finally, of course, you'll be able to improve your language and sound more natural to native speakers. So here we have the first idiom on our list for today. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. The meaning of this idiom is a good thing that seemed bad at first. Example: leaving my job turned to be a blessing in disguise because it allowed me to work in this wonderful place. A dime a dozen. We use a dime a dozen to describe something that is very common or of a very little value. Example: this kind of watches have flooded the market. You can get them a dime a dozen. Next we have bite the bullet, which means to get something over with because it is inevitable, or to accept a negative aspect of a situation in order to proceed, in order to continue. Example: the naughty student has to bite the bullet and take his punishment. To break a leg means to perform well in a given situation. So if someone says this to you, they are wishing you good luck. Example: you have an exam tomorrow? Break a leg. Call it a day, which means to stop working on something, or to stop the activity for the day. Example: I feel tired after all this hard work we've done today. Let's call it a day. Number 6. Cutting corners. Doing something poorly in order to save time or money. To do something in the easiest, quickest, or the cheapest way possible. Example: take your time, don't cut corners, and follow the instructions. Easy does it, which means to slow down. So when you tell someone easy does it, you're asking them to relax, to do something gently, slowly, or carefully. Example: easy does it. That thing is heavy. Get out of hand. Get out of hand means get out of control. Example: hundreds of police intervened after things got out of hand in the stadium. Get something out of your system, which means to do the thing you've been wanting to do so you can move on. In other words, when you get something out of your system, means that you say or you do something that you have been wanting to do for a long time. Example: he's been talking about learning Japanese for long or for so long. I'm just glad he's finally going to get it out of his system. Finally, the last idiom on our list for today is hang in there, which means don't give up. So if you want to encourage someone and ask them to keep trying and keep determined, you can use the idiom hang in there. Example: though you are not getting the results you expected to, just hang in there. Hard work always pays off. So now we have arrived to the end of our video for today, and this was our first lesson on Passionate Learners channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any kind of feedback. Thank you very much. See you next time.